I live in Westport, Connecticut. I live in a vacation town. It's really interesting that I never spent, even growing up in New York, I never spent time going to the beach. I went more to the beach this summer than I ever did in my life. And, you know, we went to the beach every weekend. I said living here is magical. We live a mile from the beach. I take my dog running down there. We found a great community. And I said, work is great. I said, I get to wake up and step in my dream. For people that have known me a long time, they'll know this is David will tell you this because he knew me before this all even started. What I'm doing today, because of the opportunity that you guys all have and the trust, is a dream. I dream that what I'm doing today that I could do, I'm 37, that I could do maybe when I was 50. All I want to do, I said, I've always only wanted to do is just help other people be the best versions of themselves. I have two beautiful kids. They're 4 and 7. My daughter owns my life, and it's nice to actually see someone for once boss me around in my life. My son is the most clever, insightful, smart, well thought out person. I have a beautiful wife that supports me in every different crazy entrepreneurial journey I've been on. And in the last 5 years, we've started 2 different companies and transitioned into a job from an entrepreneur. And we started this company in a pandemic, right? And we've hired all these people. And I said, I looked at that and I said, each day I've got to help people. I've heard people say that they have morning routines that they've never heard before, that they have the courage to make decisions for themselves that they never made before. I've heard people talk about just different shifts in their lives in these next 6 months. We have people here that never woke up early and were waking up at 11:30 when the pandemic started. Now they have morning routines. They're having the best sales years of their lives, and they're waking up at 6:30. We've been able to make this amazing impact on people. So I looked at those words and I said to myself, why would I ever feel stressed out? Because the person you are today, what we often lose track of is there's a person a year, 3 years, 5 years ago that was praying to God that you get here. We've all lost sight of all of this. We're all so sucked into our fucking cell phones, excuse my language, that we've lost sight of everything that's important to us. And that's what I truly believe. We are so consumed on the next deal, the next thought, the Instagram post, and everything else that literally, if I asked all of us, and I'll throw my hat in this ring too, to put our phone somewhere for 5 hours and just go and enjoy our life, I don't know how many people here would not have some tension in their chest on what's going on their phone. And the crazy thing is when those 5 hours were done, the first thing you do is go look at your phone and you disappear from every single person that you're connected with. Why? Right? Now that is what's going on in our lives. Is there any person that can't resonate with the thoughts I just shared? And I'll give you the flip side of it. If you followed your morning routine, you contacted the people that you knew, you practiced every single day, and you worked efficiently, you learned how to delegate, you could see a bigger picture, you have courage, resilience, flexibility in everything that you do. You understand that as soon as fear happens that you need to do the opposite. Doing what you feel will never get you what you want, and that there's more going around you than this. I don't call this the cell phone anymore. My new phrase is the regret phone. This is what this is. It's a regret phone. It's the one thing that we're going to look back in our lives and regret that we ever had the most. Forget the pandemic. This is, if you talk about depression and all these other things, think about how many other people in our lives have experienced this because we can't disconnect from our phone. Think about what our kids see all the time. They're listening, they're watching, and all this stuff is connected. All those thoughts, all those feelings, all those habits, all those routines. Every last single one. So I challenge you, and I'm willing to go on this journey with everybody. Can we all be better for the people around us? Can we learn to use communication plans to have boundaries with our clients? Can we learn to operate businesses where we use business practices, systems, and processes so that we could take the regret phone and put it down and leave? And know that we've handed somebody a plan We've done a professional service, just like a doctor, just like a lawyer, just like anything else, and that we could learn to start being present and enjoying our lives. Who here gets uncomfortable when they're doing something they know they should be doing? When they're sitting there with their kids and they're worried about their phone. Does that ever happen to anybody? Our kids didn't raise their hands to be put on this earth. We put them here. It was our choice. We have a responsibility to our clients, our kids, and oh, don't forget yourself first. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else around you. So I challenge you as we have this conversation today. Can you be better?